question is like this: use Euclid's division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is either of the form 3m or 3m plus 1 where for some integer m. Okay, now to solve this, first of all we assume that a be any positive number, is any positive number. Okay, and b is equal to 3. We take b is equal to 3. Okay, using Euclid's division algorithm, division lemma, using Euclid division lemma, we can write a is equal to 3q plus r. Okay, in this case, because the divisor is 3, therefore r will be less than 3 and greater than equal to 0. Okay, which means that r can be equal to 0 or 1 or 2. Okay, now taking r is equal to 0, so we have a is equal to 3q plus 0 or 3q. Okay, therefore a square is equal to 3q square, which is equal to 9q square, which can be written as 3 into 3q square. Now because q is an integer, so q square will also be an integer, and 3 times an integer is always going to be integer, so we can write this as equal to 3m, where m is equal to 3q square. Okay, so here we get that a square is equal to 3m. Okay, now for the next part I take r is equal to 1. So we can write a is equal to 3q plus 1. Therefore, a square is equal to 3q plus 1 whole square. On squaring, I can write this as 3q square on squaring this, that is applying the formula for a plus b whole square, I get a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this will be equal to 9q square plus 6q plus 1. Okay, from these two terms we can take 3 as common, so I'm going to get 3q square plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so I assume that this is equal to m. Let m is equal to 3q square plus 2, so this will be equal to 3m plus 1. So I get a square is equal to 3m plus 1. Further, taking r is equal to 2, so I can write a is equal to 3q plus 2. Therefore, a square is equal to 3q plus 2 whole square. On applying again the formula of a plus b whole square, I'm going to get this as 9q square plus 12q plus 4. Okay, because we have to prove that the square of any positive integer is in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1, so I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to write a square, or I'm going to try to write a square in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first of all break 4 into 3 plus 1. So I'm going to get 9q square plus 12q plus 3 and plus 1. Why I've written these terms in bracket? because from them I can take 3 as common. So this will be equal to 9q square plus 4q plus 1 plus 1. We can write this as equal to m. So I get a square is equal to 3m plus 1. So using all the possibility, for r is equal to 0, we get a square is equal to 3m. For r is equal to 1, we get a square is equal to 3m plus 1. For r is equal to 2, we get a square is equal to again 3m plus 1. Therefore, square of positive integer is in the form of 3m or 3m plus 1. Hence proved.